Yo, what is going on, guys? Team S Galaxy Song on here. Welcome back to my channel. Now today, guys, we're going to be doing something completely different. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was live streaming a new world called my Minecraft Island series, which so far is doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I've done a couple of live streams on it, and you guys will have seen the live stream, my Skyblock server. Now, let's point out that this Skyblock server is completely made by me. So this server I've actually made with the help of from friends, but mostly I've made all of this, including the redstone and also the pricing and the book. So none of this is anything like any other Skyblocks. This is all a ps4 server. So what is a Skyblock? Simply, it is an island that is a 3x3x3, or it's a 3x3 block, so it's 9 blocks, but it's an L shape. So you got three blocks of 9 blocks in the shape of an L. There's a tree, and then there's also a chest that has usually a bucket of lava and 2 ice blocks. Now with mine at the beginning, mine actually had something different. When we started the server, when I started the world and made the islands for people to start on, I actually included a couple of little bits and pieces, which eventually got taken away to what we now just do is two blocks of ice, a bucket of lava, 3 sticks, and some more. So, essentially, you now start off with, like I said, a bucket of lava, 2 blocks of ice, 3 or 4 sticks, and also a log. Now, this is only just so the player can also make an axe, but sometimes you also get the option to get a stack of dirt. Now, this is only given to players that won't be on the server as much. So think of it as like a YouTube bonus server thing, but instead it's a not on server much bonus. Excuse me. So I'm going to run you guys through the server, and I'm going to show you guys what is going on and what is actually happening. So think of it this way. Also, obviously you got Fortnite, Apex, all your Battle Royale games, they all have seasons. Season 1, you might get this bonus and might be themed about this. Season 2 might be themed about this. Well, we're on Season 1 at the moment of the server. So essentially, this server has been upgraded a little bit over the past couple of days. Now, this season is called Breakdown. Now, the reason it's called that is because the actual island that they start off on, the island that the whole buildings or main server hub is on, was broken. And essentially, these people have came here, claimed the land, made a place here for people to buy stuff and sell and live, and they want to fix it up. So they're fixing up the castle walls, the castle, sorry, the shops, and etc. So this is how it basically works. So we've got the Skyblock, we've got the portal over there, we've got the shops here in the rules. Now there's nothing in the rules. I've made literally no rules yet. Or there are rules, but they're not in there. So essentially, this is the size of the island. Don't worry about this little corner here though. This is something else that will be cut eventually. But this is the main server. So I've obviously made a parkour, which I won't lie, works very well. There was supposed to be a beacon there, but we took it away. So it works well. There's obviously a challenge. If you can make it through the course without stopping but fully sprinting, you obviously win a prize, but no one can do it yet. So we'll start with the shops. So it's going to survival. So obviously I'm on 26 levels, so that doesn't really matter. That has nothing to do with Skyblock. So shop to my left, to my right. Buy, sell, upgrade shop is to my left. Now, the sell shop has been changed to over to the right, which is behind here. So we'll go down to the upgrade and buy a shop. Now, bear in mind, this server has experienced a lot going on with it. It's experienced a lot over the last month. It has had a lot of upgrades, downtime, maintenance, everything. And I'll explain what I mean in a sec. Alright, so basically, this is the old shop. So this is where we used to have all the old stuff. We can see on the 1, 2, 3. You might be able to see us there. Okay, I haven't got that actually feature enabled. Don't worry, I was just trying to zoom in on it, but I haven't got that feature enabled on my PlayStation. So this is the shop. So each level is color coded. Best way to put it, except for this one and that one, because I'm an idiot and I don't color code. I didn't finish it. So we've got purple, we've got pink, that, and then we're gonna go black. Yeah, that and that. Now, no, I'm not being racist if that's what anyone's gonna say. The reason it's like this is because each of your levels. So red is your obviously your lowest level and black is your highest. So how this works, essentially like this. This is your book. Obviously that's how much it costs for island level 1. You start on island level 0 and it costs you 90 grand to upgrade to level 1. How's the money work? You're probably also wondering. It's simple. Emeralds. But not just emeralds. We have emeralds that are numbered. So I number crates of emerald or shulker boxes of emeralds. We have 1,000 and 100s, and I've also got ones that are, if I do have them still, yep. I've got a box of 500s, 100s, and 50s. Now I gotta destroy these, hang on. And I'm gonna do this. Place that down. Put back in there. That one go back in there. Take that back out. I like to carry the boxes on me from making the shops and the selling shops. So, how this works, alright, so level 1, you access all this, you unlock all this, you unlock rabbit spawners, the buying something of spruce blade items, sorry, buying, selling wheat and seeds, level buckets, common blocks, this is dirt, sand, and also you unlock, uncommon loot boxes, which we'll get to how that all works eventually. Obviously then you got your rest of your islands, and each one requires, so these are challenges you must complete on level 1, to get to level 2. And level 2 you have the exact same thing. So each island has its upgrades. Now on level 2 you unlock the redstone shop, which is a simple thing. You just unlock a shop that allows you to buy redstone components such as repeaters, comparators, etc. And then on level 3 you unlock all these to the point where you get up to level 10. Level 10 is the highest level, and I actually haven't got the book there yet, but there is this book. This is how you buy your levels, and level 10 costs your whole island. So you have the choice of selling your island or keeping it to progress your money in this world. Essentially, once you hit level 10 you have the option of going to a new realm, also known as the end realm and the nether realm, which is all it is where you get to make a skyblock in the nether or the end. Now just keep in mind, we just had Minecon, and they just announced the new biomes in the nether, which is perfectly timing for the nether skyblocks. And the end skyblocks is the exact same thing. They obviously you haven't got much in the end, but you also got these ender cities which you can get loot from, which is how you progress in the end. I'll explain all later in the live stream, but essentially there's nothing. There was supposed to be something around here, but it's been, yeah, right. I don't remember doing that. Someone else myself. Welcome to the shop. I'll explain all in a second. But essentially, you got your different areas such as common, your blocks, wood, saplings, food, planks, and mob spawners and iron generators, or ore generators technically. So obviously on Skyblocks they're all been made by programming the Minecraft world to act differently. On ps4 we haven't got that flexibility to program, so I do things differently. So technically I just go in here and make it all, and I'll give you all look around it all in a sec once I just enable this and give myself a pick, because I'm a bloody idiot. I don't carry anything on me because I usually just playing survival. I'm creative. Alright, so essentially this is how the redstone works. And if you want to know more about this redstone circuit, I recommend looking at Mumbo Jumbo. He's the one that he's the person that actually watched to make this circuit and this redstone. So props to you, my dude. Thank you very much. But essentially mine actually operates differently to his. As you might see, mine is actually a bit different. The way he makes his is works well on PC, but I found a way to make mine work on the PlayStation because the PC way didn't want to work on the PS4, so I made mine different. Essentially, this one here will drop you 64 of these blocks, or 64 sand, dirt, or the common block, which is stone bricks, which is your decoration, yeah, etc. Then you obviously got your saplings, which will be here. Oh yeah, these are wood. Why am I don't even finish this one. How lazy am I? What the fuck am I? No, there's no way I didn't finish it. Honestly. Oh yeah, I remember. So we had an issue where I couldn't get the redstone to work at one point, so I had to move everything over. And that's what I've done, and I forgot to finish moving it all over. As you can see here, reduce free. Jesus, Noah, what are you doing? Essentially, I've got them finished. Like I just said, I've finished moving everything over. So, back. So we'll just do this. Skip that. Take this out. And a brick. Ah, there you go. I would say creative if I can't be bothered. So this is your, obviously, like I said, your planks. This is to get your wood. Then you got your food. And now this one actually works really well. This gives you, I think it's like 32. I think. Oh my god, I can't even get inside. There we go. 32, yeah, 32 carrots or 32 of each of these type of stuff. But like I said, it all works on the book, and what the book says is what you gotta go by. So if it says on level 4, which for some reason I typed Ella because I'm an idiot, obviously, then that's what you require. So you require those levels. Stuff like that. So you get to see how it all comes, how it all works, and how it all goes down, and everything like that. Where is? Yeah, I'm only gonna bother with that. So you're probably wondering how you pay for it. It's a simple circuit. It's not simple. It's a long ass circuit. I mean, long. It's just a bunch of hoppers that literally all connect up to the one area. Then these hoppers shoot up a signal once the signal's picked. When it picks up a signal or something's in it, it spits it into this one, which then spits into this one, which goes along the side there, and eventually into the circuit that goes to here. So when there is a receipt in here, it will tell you to say pay until you put the amount of money you owe in there. Obviously, it won't unlock this. Like I said, look at Mumbo Jumbo for a full description on that. I'll try and put a tag in the video once I go through the video and edit it afterwards. But that's basically the main shop done. That probably took us fucking 20 minutes to talk about. And then we've got obviously the selling shop, which I won't go in full description of, but it's basically the exact same thing as a normal shop, and as the name is the exact same way as a circuit. But instead, you just gonna put the wood, the required wood iron in. Now I did change this. So there is actually no paying system technically for this. So technically I can just hit the button and any player can get 3 emeralds. But the people I play with, I know ain't that dog, so I know they won't do that, so that's all good. Well, I hope they are anyways. Now, like I said, because this is a server, I obviously made a community page, so if you want to join the server, you can also join the community page, which is this Minecraft PS4 server, and look for the picture of the area you might see at the start of the video, which is this area there, but also mini games, not Skyblock this time. And then this is for the upcoming event coming up, which is a Halloween event, which will be coming up in the next 20-something days. It's just a Halloween party that's been hosted, and it's going to be crashed by monsters, or as I call them, freaks. And the freaks are going to come in here and destroy this all, and then basically the players of the Skyblock have to defend the island to protect it, or to still keep it going. If they fail, they will lose, they won't get any prizes, and they will lose something off the island. But if they win, they will get money and prizes and etc. Now, like I said, Build Festival Breakdown, sorry, is a season. So what's going on here is this island was actually used to be a different length. So there's actually used to be 4 portals, 1, 2, 3, and then also the back one there. But we changed it because we made something in the Nether. So we moved it to that back portal. We used to have this one. It's not working, and it kept pulling us down there. But then we realized that one was working a bit better, so we just canked that one. And now we've got the obviously breakdown. Well, technically it's called breakdown build festivals. Technically, or breakdown rebuild. How you want to put it technically. Either way, they're rebuilding. The island's being broken down, and they're rebuilding it. So they're building a tree house here, which is why we've got the wood, the oak, the spruce, and obviously that. Cause that's where they'll be picked up and shipped up there, and that will be built later tonight. A little bit more. But let's go into the hub. So this is, I call it the Portal Central, or as a couple of people call it, Portal Hub. And you'll see why in a second. This is literally what links us to every area of the map. Now, no, I did not download this because a lot of people keep asking me that when they join the server. Did you download this? No, I did not. I've literally spent constant hours making this. Asked my girlfriend, asked my friends. I've been up until like 3 AM some mornings making this. That's how much I enjoyed making it. So we're not going to duck over to. Okay, we'll do a duck over to Skyblock. It's just some of the sky blocks or some of the islands, because why not? And then we'll duck off to the mid game and start building. So we're going to go out of creative. We're going to go that. So I don't want to touch my inventory. These. Oh, I've got to hit the on button. These are some of the skyblocks that people have been working on. That one, just don't worry about that top one. That one's getting destroyed. So what happened was, about a week and a half ago, I came to an agreement, or I came to a decision to make it so everyone had limits. Everyone was okay with this, so and the base about put is the largest base is this one here, which is a friend named Dom. Now Dom's island is basically the largest and the most developed island out of everyone's because he's up to Junglewood. So basically I just copied the size of his island and made that everyone else. That's what made up what everyone else had to make. And I had to rebuild some of these islands for the players, and also had to help other people rebuild themselves. So like you'll see here, someone's actually used the redstone shop to buy and make a sugarcane farm, which surprisingly actually works well. And if we drop into this hopper, obviously got 16, but none there. But if we go into oh yeah, sorry, hang on. Under here, doesn't reach this one, but it's in there. It's 7. So at the moment it's got 7 in there, which ain't bad. So at a certain level, you're also on the flying, so you can actually use the elytra to float in islands and also main hub. But that's enough for this area. We're going to the mini games. So we've actually got 4 mini games at the moment, or something like that. We've got 3-4, which is technically like the elytra mini game for PS4, but this one works differently, where you just gotta jump down and you're free falling. So you obviously jump down, making your way through the tunnel, and then you use your fireworks and you go through the golden ring. You'll go for this one, you can use it. That one you'll use it, and then you'll go up and through. But at the moment we're having issues with this area because it doesn't like to work as well. But the idea is you go up through here. One tunnel is narrow but quicker, and the other one is wider but a bit longer. So idea, we don't know how we're gonna do it yet. But you'll go up this way, go up, and you'll go straight down, back through. And then also we got a battle royale. Now this I have not made. No, didn't make any of this. Okay, so I made a little bit, but not much. So what was actually happening was I actually made a deal with some friends, and the idea was if they could earn money by helping me. And the way it worked was if they made this, so I gave them a biome to make, so sand, snow, swamp, etc. And they would make it, but they obviously added their own little touches in and made it their own way. Now, I won't lie, it is amazing what we have done with this area, because as you can see that actually passes through the a free-fall minigame, and same with down there. Don't worry about Snowman, don't worry about him. But this actually also passes with the free-fall, which is just down that way. So that is basically that. There are lots of secrets in these minigames, and also you're about to see another one, which is the hide and seek minigame. And at the moment, that would probably be the most favourite minigame at the moment, because the battle royale isn't really working because we haven't got any stuff in the chest. The free fall isn't finished, no one plays it, but the battle royale, the hide and seek, sorry, is the one that most people play. How does it work? Simple. You guys use a scary house theme which you play at night. Now I'm not going to give any of the hiding spots away, but how it works is that Seeker gets put in this box, hits a button, and everyone's got 6 seconds to hide. A timer ticks off. Once the timer hits 60, the door will open up by pushing a block. From my old map I made called from my old Final Nights Phase map I made, I used the exact same redstone circuit and timer and clock to make this. Essentially, that block gets pushed over that way, which goes and time ticks that one, which actually activates up there. Well, deactivates this to activate that. But to reset it, all you do is hit a button which pushes it back here. Simple. Now, obviously there's secret passages, hidden areas, hidden rooms, redstone rooms in this area, and also I'm just going to say it. There is also a walkway behind paintings. Hit a button, and you'll be amazed. We've got literally the most oldest trick in the book, which no one has ever used in my game. Of course, people love. Who doesn't like hiding under the table? You can hide under the table, you can hide in the TVs, you can hide in the pool, hide in the stairs. We even got a basement, which is the pool generator, and there's even secrets down here that even not many people know about. We have a toilet that literally I use almost every game because it's the best way for me escaping. But I have to go. There was a slime block there, but we got rid of it. Obviously, you get pushed back up, and you'll just end up literally outside. Which someone broke that bush because they were too lazy to try and get out the real way, which is that way. And you got the reef. If you look at it from this side, you actually might get a bit of a Hollow Neighbor vibe to it, which is kind of the vibe I was going with when I was making this part of the map. But this is what we're going to be building today. Welcome. Well, oh, actually, I don't actually have a name for this. I'm going to call it Exposition. Welcome to Exposition, guys. So this is a beach island themed map. So technically, there's nothing here yet. That's a lie. There's actually a fair bit here. So we actually have a fair bit going on here. So technically, you think of it this way: the pillagers have came to this island and they have claimed it. And they were actually not pillagers. People came here trying to find a tomb which has been undiscovered, which has been undug, which you can see there. So we got our pirate ship. We got a tomb here, which obviously looks like it's been, people dying here. We got an area that's both dug up, and it doesn't really look. It might look dug, it might not. I think it looks really nice and neat. And I'm not going to show you too much of this map, but I will show you something. There is a hidden passage somewhere in this map. Obviously, you got this area down here. Be careful of the holes, do not fall through. And that's really all we've got so far. So, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be making this wall. We're going to be making this top area. We're going to be making some huts. And we're going to be connecting all these huts up by a bridge. And that's technically really it. And we're going to work on the tomb and a cave. So, let's begin by making this top area. So, best way to terraform something is to literally go random. Or wild, as I put it sometimes. So, not too wild where it's going to look like, you just placed where it looks like you just literally made it. You want to look a bit natural. So you see this looks natural because you've got those random blocks, random shapes, and a bit more random. Now all of these have been made. These are, if you look at it from this side, it literally looks like your average beach. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, it's gonna stay night, won't it? It will stay night, won't it? Yeah, sweet. Just want to make sure that wasn't coming on day. I know, but I feel like they light up a bit. Maybe it's just me, but they do look like they are sometimes when you look at it from a distance. But they also just add a bit more life to the trees. So you got coconut trees, and you got these things. So we're working on the top area here, which is the sand. We've got a smooth stone to hold the sand up. We're also putting the smooth stone in the sand a bit to get that texture. Obviously we've got look like it's been dug up. Obviously you got ladders and everything here. But this area isn't all finished, so we're gonna be adding the sand in. Then I'll start adding all the houses in. Now the idea of the tomb is there'll be a old. The reason they discovered it was because there was an old tomb village, which is made out of stone, obviously, up here, which is what we're going to be making today. So the idea of the tomb village is it got covered up in sand and dirt, but some of it was showing, and that's how they discovered it. Because of that, some of it's been undug, but it doesn't look like it, but it will eventually. So what you need is grass path, caustic dirt, and podzilla. I just so pronounced that correctly, but it's all good. So you need this dirt to obviously make it look like it's been dug up. So add this in as a random colouring shade. Don't forget to add it into the sand. As you'll see, like down there, I have got a bit random. Also got that random make it look like it's been undiscovered. Don't be scared to add some sand in. If you're gonna make a map like this, do not be scared to do anything. Literally, if you don't do something, if you do something wrong, you can always go back and fix it. Literally. See, now that's starting to look a bit more better. Let's have this in and a bit of that to obviously give it that texture, which I've done on the beats down there. And just before we crash the server because of all the lag that's happening from all the shadowing, we're gonna put some smooth stone down there so I can break these upper blocks. And there you go. Now you're something forming. You're something coming together really well. So now with this, I was going to cover the whole way around, but I'm not gonna because it's just taking too long. It's just looking too not the best. Or it looks better, but it's just hiding everything. Sorry about that. Just had to take my asthma puffer and had a quick cough. Alright, so when you grab this, that, which already got that, and that. So you can come down here and grab this, and this. So let's get started on these tomb houses, which all it's going to be is a back wall with no flooring because it's going to have to look like it's been dug up and caved in over the time, and add in all this. So obviously it's okay to have a bit of more terraforming happening as you do this. It doesn't mean affect it in any way, shape or form. Just make sure you add in all your angles and everything else. And don't be scared to try something new. If you haven't ever done anything like this, do not be scared to try it. I recommend making a server, as it is the most. I won't say it might not be. You might not find it fun, but it's the most interesting thing to do because you're looking at what actually goes into making a server the way I am. Because obviously there's a lot of effort going into this, and not because I want to build or have. It's not because I just want to do it. Because I want to make something for me and my friends to play on, and this is what I make. So obviously you need those secret little areas to hide in. This is what we're about to start doing in a second. So we're gonna be going with. We're first gonna start off with this, and then we're gonna add something like this in, and a bit of that. Obviously it ain't much. That's okay, because you don't want to be able to get fully in there yet. You want to be able to climb over and in. Exact thing, because you want to be able to hide behind it like that. So you need to be able to get into it. So if we add this slab here, you can't get over, you can see, but I'll show you a little trick I know. I don't mean a trick, I think a lot of people might know this, but if you do something like this, and add a bit of that in, take that away though, go up to, take that one away, put a block in, you'll get what looks like a bit of a destroyed area. Now obviously you don't have to like I just did. I did mine completely. You can do it completely different. You can make it however you want, but then you want to try and get something like a set of steps in, facing down. So once you jump in, ooh, forgot. Don't think that's gonna. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect. So now you can get out through there, and we're gonna leave that like that. Now obviously we want to make it look like I said that it's been caved in. So we're going to put this here, but we're going to go like that there, and a bit of this. Now, my tomb, the way I'm doing this is it needs to look like it has a way for the air to come in and out, which has obviously been caved, which is also caved in, but it's been destroyed over time. And we're going to, after this, we're going to put some dirt around it, some caustic dirt, and also some sand to make it look like it's been, obviously dug up. Now, we're going to put a stone wall there, stairs there, another one here, go up a bit. Because this one would be the proper one. This one would be the actual one that, you'll find something, you're most likely to be better off finding something in. Like if you went to this place in real life, and when I was doing an expedition here, they actually would have found something in this house. Because this one was the one that ain't destroyed. And it's true, this is the one that wasn't destroyed, but it's going to have a hole in it, which will drop a player straight down into the area underneath. So, let's have a look what we've got here. So we're going to move that away and then pick up this block. Nope, that one. And then just add a bunch of the dirt around. Don't forget some sand. Because, like I said, you want players to be able to hide all over this thing. Now, obviously it's lagging for me, but if you guys did it, it could lag, it might not lag. It's up to how your game's going to react to it. But all the games act different. So there you go. So now it looks like it's been a bit dug up. Add a bit more dirt in. Move that block. Put some dirt in there. Now, obviously, when I added like what looks like it was like a farm, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a stone wall in here, add the sand in. Now, obviously, this isn't like a full-on building tutorial. This is how to make a skyblock, and this is how my actual skyblock works. So, if you guys would like a tutorial on how to make some things I've made this in the actual server, just comment down below what you'd like to see, and I will look into it. Like I said, no promises, as like I said, this is a unique server I've made, and it's something unique to me and my friends, and I actually really like the server, and I would love to see you guys all play on it, but I don't want to see exact, can't say a play word. I don't want to see exact copies of it. I like to see you guys try and make something yourselves, something unique and something awesome. So comment down below if you guys are going to attempt to make this, or if you guys want to see tutorials on how to make some stuff. And I'll be more than happy to show you guys how to do some stuff. Now, continuing on how it looks like it's been dug up, we're going to put some sand in here. And that is that area done. So, we don't want people getting out of this map. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a glass and obviously go a couple of blocks high. Now, obviously you also look at other things like, ones if they get on something and they use something else to get on top of something. Well, that's when you add a second layer on. So as you can see, I've actually got over here, this tree might be the exact same height as the glass, and yes, people could jump on it, but if there's no point in jumping on it, because then no matter technically where they fall, they could die. And with natural regeneration off, it's very risky. And yes, it is turned off, as if someone takes the same route too many times, eventually they're going to end up hurting themselves. They're going to drop, like say, 3 blocks down. They're going to lose like about a heart and a half. So it's basically prevents them wanting to do something sketchy all the time. Now, see this part here. Obviously, this bit I don't want that covered because we want people to be able to escape around this area. So this area we're going to undo a bit because I was just thinking of it. And we're going to go back a little bit like this. Obviously, I don't want to use all this into glass breaking real quick, so I'm going to do this. Now, you don't have to add this in. I just kind of do it to add a bit of a balance so that borders when I ask not to. So it's just a way of preventing people from cheating. Like I said, if you guys if you guys really want, you can add this in. I'm just saying I don't like it there. I prefer to have it there to make sure that no one in my game is going to try and cheat and get out. Because the last thing we want cheaters. Alright, so now that you can get on the roof here, we're going to obviously get bottle off, destroy the rest of this. We're going to match the safe. And that means people can at least jump over this and hide, say, behind the sand. Now we're going to add something completely random in, and I want a spot here. So, if we do this, like so, you can't get out, right? But if you actually look close enough, you actually are hidden. Now, it might not be the best spot, but that's when we do this. Which then should technically, I think it does, and if it does still work, allows the player to drop. Should allow the player to technically drop in. Obviously not anymore. Okay. Maybe they might. I don't know. I swear it used to work. Unless I'm doing it wrong, but I think I might be. But technically, it should have allowed the player to drop into a small gap like this and be able to get back out. But obviously not this time. So all we're going to do now is actually create a small hole, which is just a doorway this way. And a small hole in the corner, like here. But we don't want this hole easily seen. So we're going to do one of those. A bit like that. And obviously we're going to secret area in, which is the simplest secret area in, like this. Do that. And that's it. So technically it just means once you get over, you can't go back. And now this will drop into the pathway which is there. That's coming by. So now we're going to go back to the tomb and start working on this part here, which is going to link up and around to a passageway which is just there. Alright, so once you obviously got this passage bit here built, obviously things are a bit too easy just going through a straight hallway, so we'll spice it up a bit, and what we'll do is we'll add some traps in so I can kill the potential hiders, because like literally who does not like the potential death. So what we'll do is we'll add all this in, and then what we'll do is we'll take the actual bits, some blocks away, and add some string in and some tripwires, so when a player runs over these tripwires, they got the potential of being shot. But what we'll do is to spice it up, we'll add some fire ones in so that it gets shot towards them, not on the side of them, and so they can see it coming. They got a couple of seconds to try and dodge it. There's going to be some redstone involved, so be ready, because we need to make this so that this block will drop down, exposing the lava, and also the actual part that actually we get shot from. Now this is when this part will turn this way, but we're going to make it so you drop down a bit, and on the, like I said, it's broken, and we're going to add one of these in, and that in there, and go like that. So this basically makes it basically look and seem like it's broken. So it's one way up, but one way down, but you can go down, but you can't go up. That's what I put it. Also, another quick thing with this tomb is it actually has a little spot. So if you actually jump on this block while running from the seeker, you can actually get easily up from the tomb. And the exact same thing if you drop down, you obviously got that little bit of, you know, bounce back up, run away type thing. we'll have to go back one to make it line up properly. So now that gives it the also the one-way use type thing to it. So you can use like basically put it now it is a one-way use. And it stops the players from backtracking up a tunnel that's ain't going to take them anywhere. Well, we always got to take them out for the entrance, but that's about it. There was also the secret tunnel here, which is there. And this secret tunnel leads nowhere at the moment, but all it is a tunnel that goes from a cave, and it's going to drive straight into here. And what I'll do is there'll be some more redstone involved in that one, and a door will open up when they when they run through. The door will open and then close for them. This will then block the seeker off on one side until they run through. So essentially this is how the tomb works. So potentially you also got to have the mini game for the Skyblock. So you have the okay, I'll show you the secret passageway makes it easy. So you got like obviously the one passageway, which then opens up the 2 blocks for the player to run through, which lead to the tomb. Then you also got the actual other way in, which is this way to the tomb. And potentially every time you win a game, you win money, and this money can go towards the Skyblock. Howdy, how's it going? Welcome to live stream Flamingo. Welcome to the Skyblock as well. So like I said, potentially you'll run through here and you'll have to try and dodge the arrows. And this is where it's a one-way thing, because you can go up one way, but you can't. So much for not going the other way. Okay, there we go. So potentially you can't get back up the way. So you can try and jump, but you won't really get far. As you can see, I'm failing to try and jump this, and that's because of the block above me. Okay, I just flew. If I move, okay, we're just gonna make sure they can't get up. That's all, because we don't want people being able to jump back up one way, and it's just gonna make it all unfair. Because like I said, it's supposed to be like a collapsed stairway here, and that's the theme we're going with. So you're probably all okay. So a couple of people, when I was actually telling my friends about this map, they were actually concerned about how it's going to operate, because considering it's an open map, how the actual game mode is going to affect, how that will affect the actual game. Simple. So the reason it's the open map is because it limits the hiding spots for people, and makes them want to get more creative. Now what I've done is I've actually made the ship, look at it, it's been sitting here, it's old, it's broken down, but there's actually a really good hiding spot on the ship that I'm not going to give away. Because you don't ever give away the actual hiding spots, because it makes it harder for the players to, it makes it easier for people to hide. So if we go like in here for a quick sec, when I can get down the bloody hole, we're going to add some lighting in, and simplest lighting in the world is lanterns and redstone torches. So we've got some redstone torches in here, and I'm going to do an old trick I know. Now this is the most classic trick in the book. If you do not know this trick, then pay attention. Now there's actually a couple of forms to this trick. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this one still works the way it did. Aha, it does. Because that gives it more of a better feel to it than what the other one does. Essentially you can spice it up and add just more than one, and then go. You can even add stone ones in. to give it that, you know, more of a stone or more of a, you know, ancient feel to it. A bit like that. And that will give it the actual feeling. Now we're gonna put a lantern here. Did I make that a bit too low? I think I have. And then since it's got a lantern in here, because I want the players to be able to see that you can jump there. So essentially, when you come down this way, you obviously will get the actual the way you can jump down. Oh, there you go. So you obviously can run through and jump to get down to this level, and then you also run through here, use a Skyblock to hopefully get up like that. And that's as simple as that. That's how you can basically get out of the tomb. Now obviously there is more than just the one passage you might have seen. As you can see, you can fall through these holes, which you can then go to a room that has a couple of hiding spots and the king. But the king has to be changed to obviously more of a fitting king, because the river, as we all know, is a bit more of a older, I was going to say wiser. Well, I wouldn't say put wiser, but a bit more of a developed character in the Minecraft world, and obviously he's more higher up, I guess, like more powerful. Not as powerful as the Ender Dragon, but he's actually one though, is he? Who knows? Because then again, you used to get 3 heads, and it takes a long time. Has that ever been discussed? Off topic. So yeah, basically this tunnel will lead this way, which will lead up to with that. So we're gonna finish, because that one thing I finished off for now. We're gonna continue working on this tunnel. Now, not only is I actually want to go to a massive room, which is those two over there, will lead to a massive room, and this one's going to lead down to a hole in the floor that a hider can potentially drop down and go into. So there's gonna be a bit more of an opened like feel to the room, but a bit of a cave in at the same time. It's kind of the way I want this to go. So like I said, guys, if you would like to join the actual server, just comment down below your PSN, and also if you have a PlayStation, just join the community. Which is Minecraft ps4 Skyblock ps4 server, and then you will be able to and by joining that community, I will know that you're interested, and I can obviously send you a message and invite you to the actual Skyblock at one point. It might be like that exact minute you join it, but it'll be, say, maybe the next day. I think the reason for that is because a couple of people, like I said, I can only have up to 8 people on the server at the time until battle conditions is announced, and I can't say anything on that because I do know a little bit about it, but I can't say too much. Only that, you know, it might not be happening, as I can tell you, as I do know some information about it that was told to me by a friend who is basically put it, he knows more about Bedrock than I do, because, well, that's, like I said, that's all I can kind of say. But with this cave in, obviously we're gonna need to have it so people can not just jump into this tunnel and, you know, hide there. We want them to be able to escape. So we're going to add a secret backway like this, and let's go around to a higher section that it can drop into again, which will be up here. So I'm up here. Doink. Just because that's just carrying too much light, and it's going to affect people who are trying to, you know, hide in this little cave aim section. So like I said, if you got the seeker on you or following you, you can always lose them in these tunnels. It's like on the other map. There's a bunch of ways to lose them. If you're here at the start of the live stream, you'll see me take one, which was a toilet one. There's obviously a bunch more you can take within the next to the pool, and a lot more. So yeah, I actually do go pretty full on with these maps. I won't lie about that. The better they are, and the more spots you have in your hide and seek maps, the better. So yes, the way it all works, like I said before, you earn money off them, but not just money. You can also earn mob spawners by doing these actual events or live or challenges, if you will. And it just allows the actual players to have something to work towards more. So it just saves them, you know, saying, "Oh, I'm so bored, nothing to do." But you could be like, "Hey, you know, anyone wanna challenge me?" Or like, say, anyone wanna play like a minigame to win money? That's the reason why I did the battle royale the way I did. Because then you can be like, you know, "Hey, you know, let's go in the battle royale. You know, if you have the right level, let's jump in." And the way the battle royale works is you can find weapons only and armor. So you can find armor that is enchanted or de-enchanted. So that means you can find armor that's fully negative, and you can choose to equip it, but it could also have the best enchantment on it. But if by putting it on, you are at risk of dying or losing health or something like that. So it is obviously a risky situation to go into like that in a battle royale minigame, but it makes it so much more interesting. I will not lie. I've obviously made a full Hunger Games map. I've played a Hunger Games map that my own Hunger Games map I've played, and I'm not lie, it was pretty intense. So obviously this is a chamber now. There's nothing in here at the current time, but there will be. We're going to add some areas on the side behind some doors that you can open. We'll add a bunch of little bits and pieces to hide in and hide behind. Especially with that cave-in type of area I've gone with, or I've tried to go with, I'll add something in there. So with this long room, I'm going to add some more pillars in a second, but potentially you have this long room that's very narrow in a way that the seeker can the seeker's vision will get obstructed by the way the pillars are hopefully going to be, if I do this correctly, the seeker will get confused if you're actually in here or not, because you can hide behind any pillar and not technically get found. So, as I put it, in the old days when this place was, you know, lit with life and so many people lived here, you know, it was a civilized place where people were able to live, breathe, eat, all that sort of stuff. But obviously, you know, as the king or whoever died, you know, the people who lived here obviously weren't so, I guess, interested in living here, so they moved on. They found a new place, they found a new kingdom, or they found a new place to go, and that is why the tomb is the way it is. That's why it's called a tomb. And no, this is not and if anyone who's going to say this, because I know someone's probably going to say it, no, this is not a blatant reference to Tomb Raider. Please don't say that. I've already had probably 5 or 4 friends say this to me. Hey, you're building a Tomb Raider map? Cool. What's the minigame called? Hide and seek, I said to them. They're like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Where you got to hide in a tomb? I'm like, yes. I've literally, they think it's funny. It annoys me because I'm not making a Tomb Raider. It ain't a map that you have to challenge yourself in. It's none of that. It's just a simple, you know, nice map where you can hide in and do all this other stuff in. So potentially we go down in here and we've got more than just the one thing down here. We have multiple areas to hide in a dark room like this. Your a vision will get obstructed, and you can hide literally right here against this pillar or any of these and not get found. Where's the fun in that? So we'll actually get added in one of these. Obviously it's giving a bit of lit light to the room, but not much, as most of it will be here and here. And there you go, that is the hall done, but the chair isn't in here. The chair got moved into here. That's why it's in here in the gold room, because the actual poster of the battle, let's just call him the Evil King, decided to care about the gold more than his own people, and ran into the gold room. Because, you know, that's what the Evil King will do. Alright, so now to connect up the secret passageway up more, so we need to go up into this area, fly into the roof, and we're going to go directly into here. Or something like that is what I'm thinking. Oh, can I actually? I could. Oh, nah. I could bring it into there, but there's not really much of a point to that. So all we'll do is we'll block this off into over here, bring it over here, and block it off a bit. Hello mate, welcome to the Skyblock server and live stream. How you going? Mic. So like I was saying before, the passageway, we need the players to be able to drop down into this one, so we're going to add a bit of a cave in here, so we're going to add some stone in, some obviously stone bricks, a bit more of that. And that will conclude that tunnel, but also we need a way for them to drop in, and that's how this is how we're gonna do it. From Australia, mate. I am from Australia, and I was born and brought up here. Obviously, like I said, this is a cave in, so we don't want to use too much stone brick up in this corner. Because technically this was dug out by actual, you know, people. They didn't make this as a way for them to get in. People dug into this tomb and found it before they even dug it up. Oh, that's actually really cool, mate. Not gonna lie. Well, welcome to the live stream. You know, you're always welcome. If you like, mate, if you would like to join the Skyblock server on the PS4. Just comment your username and also join the ps4 community, which is this Minecraft Skyblock server. I believe that's what it's called. I'm just going to double check that because I'm an idiot. Yep. Minecraft Skyblock server. If you wish to join, if you want to join the Skyblock, just join us. Just join the community and comment your username, and you are welcome to join. So now we've got those two channels set up for the mini game. We can have a look at it. So, obviously, at the pirate ship, we go for the secret. So, if they take the secret tunnel, oh, I just so fucked up. I knew I messed up then, so I stopped joining. So, you obviously run down. You do have the risk of falling down there. But if you take all the way down here, you'll go down this tunnel and go into this area. And like I said, if you're trying to get away from the actual seeker, you can also, like I said, jump up there and run away. And the same thing for in the tomb. Going down this passage of the tomb, you also got the potential of falling down to one of these holes, and you don't even know what is and what ain't a hole. And you also got the way to falling from above here. So if you're actually in this house here, once you get in, like I said before, once you get in, you can't get back out of this area, so you gotta drop down. And this is a one-way staircase, so even if you try and run up and jump, you will not, because it's a half slab there. So half slab will stop you. So you also have got a fair bit of high spots down here, especially with the gold room and also the chair room. So, moving on to the last tunnel. The last tunnel is really going to go nowhere. Instead, let's do a bit of a troll, right? Let's do a bit of a troll. So I'm thinking we do something like a hole in the ground, and if they drop down, they're gonna die. And what will happen is there'll just be lava. Because, you know, I feel like in a tomb like this, they would have a hole in the ground that had dogs, like a dogs in it, or some sort of animals, so they would, like, you know, I don't know, put, like, obviously the bad people in, like, you know, the actual, not like, obviously people who stole or something like that. So I feel like people who stole, they will stick them down here. So we're going to do this. Do that. And that is the tomb basically done. So if you drop back in here for a quick, sec, take some lava. Drop that down there. That is basically the tomb done, other than some redstone we'll have to do, which is for the tunnel, for the fire, for the arrows that will get shot at the players as they run through this area. But this is this section done. So now it's going to move on to doing the actual proper houses up here. So we're going to get rid of that now and move on to the actual houses. Right, and then we go like this, obviously because we need to put the other ones in. Alright guys, so the gameplay is having a bit of issues, and I'm sorry about that, but obviously you can still hear me. But at the moment, all we're doing is putting spruce fencing above those oak planks here. We're just putting around in the actual, over those blocks of planks. And now let's go put some oak fence, or sorry, spruce fence in on top of the oak logs, which will connect up to the gates, and then go up one more above that, above all of it, and place in a oak log on the pillars, and then put oak planks between the logs. And this will allow us to create a not like a pan, but a floor for it. Because over in this one, obviously we've got two different heights. We've got one that's low and one that's high, but this time I'm not going to do that. Because if you want to get inside, you can, but I don't see a point because you're just screwed. So now let's go add a doorway in on one side. And then we go like this. And that is, so now you might be wondering, like, we've obviously got, like, might be wondering why I've got a gap here. So obviously they're on an island, they're not going to have air cons or anything like that. And, you know, obviously you need the air to flow through these places other than through the windows, especially in the roof. So basically those gaps just acts like circulation for the roof. That's how I've done it on the other hut over there too. And I'm also how I'm going to do it on this one. So far we actually got we got one full map done, which is obviously which is like the mansion type house, and we've got half an island done. Now this one's going to take longer because obviously I need to bring it around to the ocean area and bring it over to the actual village. And we still got to do another one of these huts up here, and another one of these huts here and here, which is connected by 3 bridges. We also need to add trapdoor in the middle, because this is also the last one, and there's actually another way for them to get out. So what I might do is add one of these in, and remove the actual one. Well, I'm going to remove one side. Or, yeah, like both on one side, so the player can actually still run out through this way. And we're going to go off this way. Now up to you how you guys want to do this part, but I'm going to start off by doing this. Putting that there. I think I can actually use crouch color now. No. And let's add one underneath it. And go like this. And then build beams up to the actual boardwalk or bridge. And then go to this one. Because Skyblock look and work out a lot nice. Yeah, see that works. So that's how we're going to do the bridges to these actual huts. Also you need a lantern, so we're going to add a lantern in. Oh, two there. We'll also add a hut